you're open, you like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving.
Oh man. All right. That's dynamite. I shouldn't be anywhere near dynamite. Dynamite bad. Okay, volume down. Exterior projector. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Now, I had some plans. Good morning, Dirty. What's happening? So, I'd had plans. I built this, and I was gonna renovate it, but I'm gonna be honest. This house right here. I mean, I even planned to keep most of the build in Tudor mansion style. But this particular building is one that has annoyed me to no end. It gives me frustration every time I go into it. And it's because the house makes no sense. Now, this will look really good all decked up for Christmas. So, I mean, it's why I built it. I mean, it's a great looking part of the neighborhood. Like, there you go. You got two houses. It's all cool and everything, but I made that house make sense. It's not decorated yet, of course. This was just to build it, but I made a mistake of going inside. This house makes no sense. Just so you know, this was just a wall with a window, and this is the first floor. So you come in, and this is all there is. There's no kitchen, no living room, no dining room. Oh yeah, I'll take a look at the pickup in a second. Sorry. But then the thing that really gets me is this is a mansion. You go into your, I don't know, maybe I'm in outrage mode today, but it's just, this house just drives me to distraction. So maybe I should have stayed away from this. This is the Tudor mansion. And inside the mansion, what you got? You got these janky rope banisters. I understand the theme that you're going and everything, but rope in your mansion. Seriously, is somebody on crack? Honestly. And then you have this room, which is just for the stairs. There's nothing here except the stairs and two doors. You go over here, and it's this room here. Don't know what this room is. Could be a bedroom, could be a study, could be something, but it's just that room. And this is supposed to be another room, but we got a problem with this room, and it's that it's the only way to get to the stairs, which go outside. More rope banisters. Be the death of me. I cannot stand the rope banisters because they are often massively misused. Nobody used rope banisters, especially on a mansion. It's a great addition to the kit and everything, but come on, you're giving us a mansion. Don't give us flipping rope banisters and stairs that are outside. Once again, mansion, comfort, no inconvenience. Mansion is supposed to say opulence. We have more money than you. Oh, hey, is that Arison? Hey, Arison. I think it's you. Good morning, Ann Kitty. How you doing? All right. So anyway, more of my annoyance. I mean, I really would love this house to look nice for Christmas, but this is not a great starting point, especially since none of this makes sense. It's like I want to redo the house. My stream this morning was supposed to be this old house. We're doing a renovation of this old house and make it Christmas, modern and Christmas. Yeah, no. This one leaves me. It irritates the heck out of me. And it's like it needs a complete redo. Need to extend the walls, add a kitchen, bring this out even more, make it into an actual mansion. So, I mean, if I were to follow the original blueprint, for instance, for something like this, I would say bring this out another 2. So, let's just start there. You know, we'll come back. We will come back. So much annoyance. Hey, Jack Mac. Anyway, Dirty pointed out the truck. This was meant to be my my smaller, more minifig sized truck. All I did for this one was I made it too thin. It needs to be 2 studs wider. I mean, the whole thing is huge. It's ginormous. But realistically speaking, it is not as wide as it should be. It needs to be 2 studs wider. And it's just for the bulk, for that steady, really sturdy feel that you have for a truck. It does drive pretty well. Lots of room in here for thrusters. So you got your turn thrusters, your reverse thrusters, the works. And you also got plenty of room for more thrusters on the underside. Ooh, actually, you know what? Here, I think I see space for one more thruster. Let's try that out. Right here. Is that gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. Too much. Well, I tried. Yeah, anyway, I had to finish this yesterday because Haskins decided he wanted to build his Jeep. Came in 20 minutes, he'd finished. While I was there experimenting, trying to get the right thing. So, yeah. The truck does have thrusters in the back and front. And it can get over most hills. I've actually been clearing a path, a road. Oh, hello. I like this area. I'm gonna build something here. Oh! Yeah, so anyway, I've been building a path to allow the truck and other vehicles to get through, because we did do the snowmobile. And the snowmobile actually came, we went and rebuilt it. It's looking nice, so we're gonna head over there right now. Let's get through this without breaking any of OP's stuff. Can we do it? We can do it. Oh, dang. All right, you, back it up. I have a thruster going. I don't know which one. Can't see, but here we go. Hey, good morning, Mr. Biz. What's up? Saw you building over there. I was trying to figure out what I was doing. And, look, somebody made a road. Okay, I missed a tree. That tree has no. Okay, we're not doing this again. This is what happened with my you know what? Actually, I don't have anything fair. I'm gonna wait for that tree to grow back, and then I'm gonna get rid of it for good. Hey, Wounded Paw. Uh-oh. I don't see the tree. There we go. So I made a bunch of roads. I was trying to be non-destructive, but eventually I just gave up and just used that invisible tree. Still there. Oh, and these lights that I put in the road may not have been the best idea. So if you're gonna put any lights in the road, be aware that your truck will run into them, or whatever vehicle you're using. Anyway, the whole idea was to get a road that took us back to the town, you know, through downtown. That tree's got to go. And over to the trailer park. Haskins has got... What happened here? Uh-oh. Lego Moxie's in town. Okay. He's been bringing some stuff over. So we got my trailer. We got Lady Bat's trailer. My other trailer. The Haskins party trailer. And then Rooster has his trailer as well. So, bunch of trailers up in here. Then, of course, there's a snowmobile, which I just ran over. Alright. See, I am terrible at parking. Let's just abandon it, shall we? Ah! Alright, let's try that again. So, I put in a skylight, by the way, so that I could, get in and out if I ever get stuck. This is the Haskins Jeep that I was talking about. He's made a couple of upgrades. We had to add on the new Daft Punk pieces to the back, so no more banister pieces. Looking a lot more solid. And of course, this is the snowmobile. Completed. Yes, I built roads over here because I had to. But I've got a solid road. Ah! The lag. It's the lag. Man, lag is crazy today. Of course, all I have to do is just let off the gas. See, there you go. And now we're back over by Banks. Well, thank you. We have a more traditional type snowmobile. The wheels don't go very close together, by the way. So this is, oh, the front wheel is gone. This one is a little more chaotic. And it has no steering. So, yeah, that happens. So this one has to go back in for repair. Back over to Mike's. Hey, Miss Fairhound, what's up? Alright, yeah, we're gonna walk that back. Oh, were you streaming this morning, Yarasan? What times do you stream? 'Cause I'd like to catch one of your streams sometime. Okay, so anyway, the snowmobile. Let's take us back over to the truck. It's largely been building roads and making sure that we know how to get from one place to the next. So everything's got some kind of connection. So I've just been plotting a course in between the spaces. I did put down the the dirt road construction, but that doesn't work so well in the snow. Oh, there. Haskins went and put in a dumpster. He's got a bunch of stuff in here. But let's take a look inside, shall we? This is the party trailer. And you see these stripes? This is what actually had inspired the stripes that I put into the diner. But you pop into the trailer and you have a whole party space. You got your pool table, jukebox. Come get some drinks, play the video game, and there's a bed. So, little party space. Watch the game. It works. It's air conditioner unit and everything. No water has been hooked up. No hot water. But here, Rooster has gone and gotten his setup going. He's not finished it yet, but it's a bit of a mismatch. Oh yeah, he's decorated more. Nice. I think Rooster is really into cooking. Yep. Into cooking and open spaces. Maybe it's the big window. So Rooster just having fun. Alright, what else we got? Of course, we have stuff on the roof. We got our exhaust for the AC, got a chair, stuff like this. Okay, I see why Lego Moxie brought this. So that we can have a chimney, fireplace. Nice. Yeah, all the new furniture is amazing. Really lends a lot. Okay, this is Lego Moxie again. He's been taking the buildings apart. I love this. I want this. But it only stays in one direction. So anyway, onward. Back to the truck. See, all I have to do is know how to get that angle. And let's go traveling. I do have to build a brand new truck, but you know, the truck is actually easier to get around with than the snowmobile. Go figure. What is happening here? No, okay. There we go. Let's get through town. And head on over up the hill. See, the alternate method to travel rather than a trolley. But I do have to clean up those lights because those are causing problems with driving. Am I stuck on one again? Yep. Oh, plus the invisible tree. There was a tree from earlier. If it's a light, I'll destroy it. If it's not a light, man, the thing is, unfortunately, the trees and the rocks don't. The hitbox remains until you log back in. So we need everybody to log out. Ow. Okay. Maybe going a little bit off-road until we get rid of the invisible tree. Okay, there we go. Back on track. Let's go driving. I don't think Rooster has seen. Ah! See, oh, the seat lag is almost non-existent, but we're still getting lag. I found a very curious thing about how the seat lag is working right now, and while it's not taking you out of your seat as badly as it was before, it is still there. And you get scooted back about a couple feet from your chair, which is not ideal. One of the biggest challenges is going to be the lag. As soon as you hit lag, you kind of get moved around a little bit. There we go. So nothing to collide with because I cleared this last night. Added down all the dirt road and took this all the way down to the back road over here. This is the back road, and this is the llama. We found this earlier on, and then Haskins came along while we were distracted, and he rebuilt it. Didn't tear it down, just rebuilt it piece by piece out of the Tomato Temple. It's kind of like gave it a sweater. He even left the chest inside. That's how careful he was with the build. Absolutely brilliant. You can find the llama and the crab and other. Are there any other animals out there? But you can find these out in the wild, and we found that one. Haskins made it really cool. There's Lego Moxie's Christmas tree, perfectly in view with the llama. Yeah, Rooster likes a truck. I gave it the test run last night and drove it through Rooster's archway. We're going to go take a look at that right now, actually. All right, here we go. Just follow the road. That's all we got to do. This is a road that's already laid down. I love this. Once you get up to speed, you just use the thrusters from time to time to get a faster turn, so you're not driving all over the place. Get up hills because, you know, it's a truck. Hey, this lady. Is it a lady? Who is that? The name's... Oh, hey! It's Gary. G-Lego. G-Lego Bills. He's coming to check out the truck. I wonder what he's working on. So anyway, Rooster is back over here. He said all you gotta do is follow the road. Ooh. I should clear those rocks. But Rooster's been building this. Okay, yes, I like driving the truck. I was just glad that the truck was able to pass through Rooster's archway. This is like the test. We're supposed to do a hair ride. And a hair ride, it's usually done with either a truck pulling the wagon, or a truck or a tractor. So I may have to build Rooster a tractor, or he may have to build one himself. But either way, it's gonna fit. Has to fit. Oop. Bring that back. Destroy nothing except trees. Since trees grow back. Alright. Get myself sorted out. Had an incident last night where touched one of these things and it kind of exploded. Well, not it didn't explode. The iron on the front of the truck did not help. Now this is the other thing. You kind of miss it coming back this way, but they've been busy. They've been really busy. So this is a view that you're not going to see regularly. Santa Claus standing on the shoulder of Santa Claus, looking at a gigantic Christmas tree. Okay, so we spent half an hour mucking around with the truck and stuff, but check out the big bag of toys. Even made a balloon. Very nice. Wicked indeed. All right. Back to the truck. We're going to make a bunch of vehicles and just leave them around. All right. Let's see what we got. Back. So back up to the main buildings where I can go and be annoyed about... Huh, what's he doing? Okay. Shenanigans are afoot. Onward. Is that the road? No, that's not the road. Past the... Yep, we gotta go past this first. Up to the llama. And then take a left at the llama. Those are the instructions. Take a left by the llama. I should put a lighted path up here. Much easier to drive a route that has been cleared of trees, I'll tell you that. Trees and rocks. Now I have to go in and destroy all those lights and put them in, put something in proper. Model of the truck. I was going for an F-150, but I may have, you know, the look is a little bit off because it's not as wide as it should be. So it may just be the truck. It's the F1. Oh no. Cow. Ah. When in doubt, blame the cow. Okay, that's not helping, like at all. Thank you. That's much better. Back it up. Okay, gotta get a road under here proper. Let's get into the build, shall we? Although I really don't like this house. Puts me in the mood. Okay. So, shall we make this old house into something special? All right, good night, Arison. Hey, Kaboom. Where's... I thought I saw Kaboom. It is Wednesday, so Kaboom is streaming at 10 o'clock. Okay, where do we begin? First, okay. Okay. Let's really examine this. It needs to be wider this way, and it needs to be wider that way. Do we end with overhang? And okay, that roof can extend easily enough. That's fine. This can extend. So we're going to bring this whole thing over as is. Do we try to keep the same type of shape? I think all we need is like 2/16, and it would make it. Okay, let's take a photo for reference. There you go. Let's try to keep this the similar style, if anything. But renovations begin now. If we wanted, we could actually bring it down lower and have a garage as well. Let's extend it first. Yeah, let's get some extensions. You don't have to let the house define who you are. We're gonna salty Seaport. Get comfy. Go get your coffee. We're going in on this house hard. Try to make it make a little bit more sense. So one. Is that a corner piece? That's a corner piece. So 1, 2, add the corner piece back. Like I said, we're just trying to extend it. Although a garage would be really good right over here. So this may end up being a garage. Back over here. This is the area that annoys me. Let's see. It's so useless. Now, do we go 2 back over here as well? Or do we just go 1? 2 back would actually take us into the snow quite a bit. Can't even see how far that goes. So I can't find a corner quite as easily. Okay, I found that corner. Since we're on risers here, maybe this can work in our advantage. Alright, so that is the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it stops at 16. So right there. That's the edge of our 16. So everything comes to there. And it brings the back level to the hill, which is an extra cool. Oh, that's the extension. Ooh, hold on. Yep, it lines up. Then it's a single space in between. Wow. Did not know that, but we're going to have a bit of a overhang there. So that should be interesting. Okay, so what we have here, we've got columns. Salty Seaport. Now, which corner do we have? Okay, we got that corner. Now, doing a renovation for this house is actually, for a modern house, is different than what I had tried to do earlier with this same house. And this is like a year ago. I was looking to do a renovation of the house, and because I was building it in pirate times as part of my pirate showcase with Mr. Black. The needs of this was quite different, so I was making it more it was not done with a modern slant at all. It was done with just the intent of making it bigger, making it make sense. For modern sensibilities, it's quite different. So we have a different outlook here on what needs to happen. So you, my friend, are wrong. You can go back here. I don't know if we even need you anymore. Let's just say that we do. And continue this wall. What are we going to do with this wall? Okay, if we go with the standard advice, it is to just continue with the blank and fill it in later. Something's in the way. Like you're in the way. Why must you be so much trouble? All right, let's get those blanks in. Nope, something else in the way. Yeah, it's you. Huh. I just had the thought about that corner. So this is actually going to have to go away. Definitely a good starting point. So there's an overhang that needs to come in here. We don't actually need to do this at all, because we can bring this directly out. Let's bring this in here. And then we have a corner piece. So let's do a corner. Then take this with an overhang. Immediately we are much, much bigger. You can plan for a lot more happening on the bottom floor. We can even have some dinner parties. A gigantic fireplace. This is Haskins' land, of course, so we have to have a fireplace. It is a rule. For those of you not in the joke, Haskins loves his fireplaces. Hey, Mike Allen. Oh, we're just thank you. We're just fixing up this old house. That's what I should have called this stream. This old house. So we have some new neighbors, and the new neighbors are going to renovate the heck out of this old house. So I'm going to be the neighbor from hell for a little bit. Construction on Christmas. So you're going to be glad for that right now. For that height. Okay, we're extending the whole thing. So we're looking at that extension as well. Now, what can we... Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing at the end. So those windows, let's get them set up first, shall we? Window 1, window 2. And then those two walls. With the X's. Nope, wider. There we go. So we're copying that exact same thing and bringing it over. So we can extend this wall now. What are we going to do here? I think we should just add a window right here. Nice big great window. What? What's wrong? Why can't I put another one? I can... No, come on. Seriously, dude? I can't put a window there? Why? Ah, so not fair. Fine. Let's center this a little bit more. But I'm not happy about it. Maybe if I took that away. Yeah. There. I can have my way and be selfish about it. There we go. Then stick the corner piece in there. See, already it's looking more like a mansion. I mean, I could just put a roof on the bottom section now, and well, finish this out and call it a day, and it will still be 10 times better than what we had before. Because now we're actually building a mansion. Uh-oh. We are going into the wall. No! Oh, boy. Had to happen at some point. So I'm going to have to be really strategic when it comes to this wall. This corner. Let's see. Yep. Right there. All right, let's get the corner piece in. And boom. So, yeah, that corner is going to be troublesome. But only for a tiny little bit. So, you don't have to worry about that too much. But you got to wonder what is going to happen in here, because now there's like all this space in the house. This is why I was saying that you can actually just put a roof on, because now we've extended the house so much it actually has space. So this is where a lot of planning comes in. We've taken out some load-bearing walls. And I'm sorry, I'm just throwing around terms I hear from those shows that my wife watches, the home improvement shows. Man, she watches so many of them. I believe one of the shows is actually called This Old House. So yeah, I am stealing the term from somebody else. I am not ashamed. So we've expanded by 16s. So everything we put down is a 16. I may put down, oh, hold on. These are exterior walls, so these need to go away. And be replaced with interior walls now. That's a load-bearing wall. I just wanted to throw that in there. All right, so you know what, let's just continue with the conceit that is a load-bearing wall. And let's see what else we can do with the rest of it. So 12. 12. 12's all the way. Oh, good. The corner is not going to be too much trouble. Now, I can plan where the kitchen is going to be. Kitchen and massive dining room. So, interior walls can come in here. We can actually have a passageway. There we go. One. Then 2, and where's the archway? Big archway. Nope. Let's try that again. Big archway right in there. What is your damage, buddy boy? Why must you make me sad? Oh, I see why you must make me sad. I understand now. Remember that wall that I put in earlier? That was a mistake. When I say that wall, I mean like that wall right there. So we have a bit of a mismatch. It doesn't want me to do the big windows. It wanted me to take one more step that way. And I ignored it. I shouldn't have ignored it. I should have taken one more step. Well, I can still do that. So let's do that. And we're going to extend this. Why aren't you going away? Go away. We're going to extend this now. Running, 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 running. Let's get it started. Ha! Let's get it started in here. Lose yourself. Lose your body. Alright, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3. Take you away. Bye-bye. And 4. Corner piece. Missing for now. But let's get the floor in. $16. So this is a 12 over here. Then you get 16s. Have any of you ever had any neighbors that did construction, like when I say construction, I mean like full scale construction on the weeks heading up to Christmas? And you're wondering what they're thinking half the time. Well, you're wondering half the time what they're thinking. What they're thinking is that they got to get this entire construction finished before Christmas so that they can have the family over and show off just how well they're doing. So we are going to be those neighbors right now. Well, I'm going to be those neighbors with this build. So this is the living room. This is all the dining room. So you got to have big windows to match. Big, ostentatious. Now back here marks the delineation where we actually go into the kitchen area, kitchen and prep, pantry, etc. Because these guys are going to have a big kitchen. Without a doubt. Always a big kitchen. It can't look fancy without a big kitchen. There. I think the garage should be like over on this side. Or the garage is probably a separate house all by itself. Separate structure. Separate. Alright. Back walls. Should be a door. Kitchen door. For deliveries, etc. And access to the garage. So I should probably put another door somewhere over there. Let's get window next to there. This is the kitchen. So let's get some wall space. Wall space is going to be at a premium here. It's a 4. Too big. Here we go. All right. So this can actually be hidden with a counter. Let me see what kind of counter we can put in here. And just to be absolutely sure, that's just temporary, by the way. Just to make sure that we can actually fill it in, because we're not going to be using this type of furniture. We're going to be using the most modern of furniture. There we go. So that corner is now hidden. The snow that has come inside, all hidden away. All hidden away. Now you, my friend, and you, all these, I gotta make sense of what the second floor is gonna look like before I can really move on to finishing up the first floor. Now, technically, what should happen here is the first floor should be taller, at least in the dining room area. And we have some space to do that now. So let's take a look at that. We're going to break from the mold a little bit so we can make it even more ostentatious. So this is now going to be our new, I should have put a wall right in there, our new separator. Got stairs over there. Those stairs still make no sense. Let's get the floor in. Might as well. 9:30. Yes, that load-bearing wall is going to be terrible. It has a, but you know what? I actually want to have like a lot of emphasis on the load-bearing wall, because you know it's like one of those things that people like to boast about every now and then. That they kept the beams from the old house. So if anything, I want to take that beam and make it even more prominent and obnoxious. Like that. Like, we kept the beams from the old house. We're so proud of it. If I'm making funny of any of your friends, I do apologize. But you know, everybody knows some of these people. We all have some in our lives. If you're one of them, I do apologize. Yeah, that's all I got. I apologize, and that's all I can do. So, yeah, that load-bearing wall right there, boom, that holds up the entire house. Hey, good morning, Chris Carnage. Okay, Kaboom, if this is not a proper size I-beam, I don't know what it is. That is the I-beam to end all I-beams. All right, let's get some arches in here. Chris Carnage came for the I-beams. He heard load bearing wall and had to come to see. It has the studs. Do any of these not have the studs? So annoying. guess not. All right, let's get it attached to the very important load-bearing wall. Super important. Of course, it must be right in the middle there. Oh, I'm off by one stud. All right, let's fix that. So we gotta bring this backward. Come on. Backward. Thank you. Oh, Chris Carnage. There's some. Oh, I was fooling around last night, and I did something that you might actually appreciate. I was fooling around with the Enterprise. I started one that was supposed to be smaller. Oh my god, I can't build small for anything. Anyway, I ended up kind of I don't even know the best way to say this. Well, I completely failed to ooh, yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Hey, there's Gary. He's gone. I failed to take into consideration the fact that this... Here, check this out. Huh. So this is already higher. Interior stairs. This is low. And this does a lot of work already. So I gotta go up another level to get this to work. I mean, I could just get rid of this completely. Just end it right here. And yeah, why don't we do that? We can get rid of that. So this does not come over here anymore. That can actually be a continuation of stairs if we wanted. And this can end right here. But we kept the original beams. Yeah, that's right. Most of the house is gone, but we kept the original beams. We're good people. Ah, I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. That's adorable. Oh, I think Gary needed everyone to leave or something. So anyway, except you're welcome. Gotta figure out a solution for this, because this roof will begin there and come all the way up. Oh, I made a plane. I was like, hey, I have the perfect circle here. Let me go ahead and add on to the back and make a plane out of it. So I did a plane from the back of the Enterprise. It's actually it actually works. I will show you at the end of this. I mean, I can show you anytime, but let's just get through some more renovations. This is one build that I can promise that I will not continue off stream. Because, you know, it gives me so much agita. But, let's see. What we got? What we got? What we got? You're welcome. Where are those original beams? Ah, look, there is the original beam. Right by the stairs. So we can't put the stairs through there, but we can get the stairs up here. And that makes a lot more sense than going through here to go around and up the stairs. Bye-bye. I think I end up doing that same thing on the other house that I did. All right, so you guys remember what we started with? Yeah. We're not there anymore. Once you get your ground level sorted out, everything starts to come together. Well, eventually. I think Gary needs us to exit. All right, you know what? Let me just go on that theory, and I'm going to exit. He may need a reset. Anybody coming in and exiting that much usually needs a reset of the server. So let's go take a look at this supposed plane. I know it's still a concept. I'm trying to figure out the placement of balloons, so that, you know, we don't see the balloons. Yep, here we go. Star Trek Pirates. So let's take a look. I don't want to build epic buildings. I don't want to build epic buildings. I mean, just for once, can I just build something simple? Like, I enjoyed building that little house, little blue house. Sure, it had a couple of areas that were frustrating as hell, but I enjoyed that. It was a nice simplicity. Like the diner, for instance, that was also a nice simplicity. I didn't have a single balloon to worry about. Oh, you have to go into your Epic account. You can change it like every 3 months or so. The only question is, which Chris Carnage are you going to be? Because I believe there are a couple of Chris Carnages in the game already. So anyway, except you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know the words. Please don't fail me. Please don't fail me. There we go. It's the sound of police. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah. When I said very rough, I mean it was very rough. I literally had this circle that was part of the nacelle, and I, you know, extended it and built it out. So trying to find a good balance point for the wings. I think right now it's too far. I have to like extend the front a little bit, and it balances out a little better. The tail gives it a really good point to add the vertical balloons, but at this size of plane, this is a more of a private jet. So it's like, even if I could get seats in here, I have very limited space, mainly because of all the balloons that we need to keep it vertical. But the weird thing is that I don't actually need this many balloons right now. They've changed how the balloons work again. And believe it or not, I can go and do this. Turn off the balloons. I've got most of them. Oh, you see, the seat glitch is not perfect. Anyway, I turned off the balloons. Oh, I have 2 of them on. Here, let me go and take care of those guys. Those were additional balloons I added. Come on. Come on, stop it. There you go. 4. 4. And now it drops. The whole thing just drops from the sky. Because, and the thing is, it doesn't just drop from the sky. It's still very buoyant. And it's because of the balloons in the wings. This entire thing is currently being held up by 10 balloons. Now, what I've found is that I could actually do something like treat it like one of my spacecraft, for instance, and put a little bit of lift under here. So the wings do give lift as they should when I accelerate. So forward, oh crap, I forgot where I put it. Forward activates up as well. Tell me that's the right place. Is it front? Is it back? Ah, it's front. Of course it's front. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. So without turning on any of those balloons, I'm actually going to turn them on so that I can get into the air. But this is just me fooling around at midnight. See, gotta go up in order to be able to go forward because there's a rock and a tree and, you know, all the other stuff. But if I turn those balloons off, I have enough lift because of the balloons in the wings to continue my my level of flight. So this entire thing is currently being held up by 10 balloons. And yeah, 10 balloons and up thrusters. And if that is not super cool, I don't know what is. Let me just add a little bit of extra lift so that I can get over the black pearl. There we go. Now we're over the black pearl. Of course, that's a complexity zone all by itself, so it's gonna say, hey, you shouldn't be here. And it's gonna slow me down. But you know, once I get the proper um, balance for this, this should actually work quite well, and I should be able to reclaim the entire fuselage. Oh no way! Is it that? Is the plane you're on this small? Man. So yeah, and anyway, that's just one of the things I'm fooling around with in the middle of the night. Just how the balloons are actually impacting everything we're doing, because 10 balloons and it can stay aloft. If all you have to do is just have a switch to activate more balloons. But the mismatch right now is currently about where the additional balloons are going for, well, for balance, because it's pushing up too much from the front right now, and it needs something from the back as well. So I mean, even adding a single little thruster in the back can be quite significant. So yeah, I may actually have a working prototype of this if I keep fooling around with this. This is my not Christmas build. Actually, that's a lie. This is not my not Christmas build. Let me show you my not Christmas build. Let's fly over there, shall we? If I can get up there. So yeah, Arasan. Oh, and because we're doing the circle, we're using fewer pieces. So we are nowhere near complexity, which is one of the best things. Let me see. Where is number 11? Or maybe number 10. Number 11. Let's go for number 11. Where is number 11? Over there. I'm just going to keep the balloons on for right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to test out since I'm so high, this is perfect. Carnage is based out of Atlanta. Yeah, I used to live in Atlanta. All right. Okay, so I just turned off the balloons. Oh, I put 2 thrusters back there. Two thrusters is too many. I'm gonna have to turn off one of those before we continue our flight. And when I say turn off one of those, I mean like destroy. There, that'll do it. All right. Forward. And add the side. There you go. Get a little bit of extra lift. Oh, that back one is balancing it out quite a bit. How fast are we going? Not the fastest. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do two things. When you destroy your seat, by the way, it resets the glitch, so you actually stay in position. So they're most likely still fixing and refining the glitch, but it is a lot better than it used to be. It's not gone yet, so keep that in mind. Seat glitch is still there. It's just functioning differently. No! Come on. Fine. Okay, alignment is off. That's going to mess up flight, but whatever. So that should take us to the max speed that we can get. It's not going to go any faster than this. Just have to keep adjusting. Feels really slow, doesn't it? Although we are pretty high as well. So if I turn off the my max balloons, it should start to drop a little bit. So even with the thrusters, it's still pushing. We need a little bit of realignment. See, now we're diving to the ground. Turn back on the balloons. Get that height. Turn off balloons. Are balloons on or off? They're on. Balloons are off. Oh, hey, look, the Borg cube. Forgot about that. I could have crashed right into that thing. Complexity zone. All right, safe travels. Wicked. Oh, Alec, I have so many. I've actually been poking away at a new build for Serenity as well. So you're not by yourself. Trust me on that one. I've got the great spaceship build going on. See? There's the great spaceship build. Well, part 1. Where is Enterprise? Where are you? Alright, so there's the saucer. My big test saucer. And 9:58. Good time to bring this in. Oh, and there it is. There she is. So this is what I actually built this off of. this is where this plane started. So I've kind of reset the entire build. It's smaller. The body is smaller. I went and I painstakingly measured out the blueprint for the Enterprise, and I'm basing the entire size of this ship all around the size of the nacelle, because this is the smallest that I can bring this and still get a circle. So the whole conceit of this is that it's based around how big we can get this. So we got our dish that we're going to build out to the bridge, but it's only going to be half of a wall high on this part of the saucer, so that we can still run around in some areas. It's just not going to give us the proper size that we need, to have the right look. But at least the bridge section will be connected, and this will fly. So this has got all of the balloons in here. Well, it's going to have the balloons, and we're going to have to figure out where to put the balloons in here and space them out. So it's going to be a bit of a science experiment, but this is the framework for the Enterprise. The bigger ones are more exploratory for getting the interior and everything, but this is what we're currently working with, and it should be a decent size once it's all done. So everything is in the right place, so you can get the silhouette right in here, and it should line up pretty much perfectly. So you get the nacelles above, you get the angle of the struts. Yeah, so just chipping away at this. This was a Sunday build, kind of a what if thing. So anyway, okay, I know this stream has been a little bit all over the place, but just trying to get my brain sorted out. And we're gonna go back and finish this old house tomorrow, and hopefully get a nice modern looking interpretation of the Tudor Mansion. Something you can do yourself. Anybody can come along and say, let me fix up one of these old builds, but at least use it as a starting point and fix what you don't like. Make it better. Make it into a Christmas castle if you want. I am going to put a fireplace. Anyway, I'm the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. Always epic builds on Lego Fortnite. We do Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, science fiction, and fantasy. All really cool stuff. So if you want to come in and be part of one of the coolest community of Lego builders on the internet, all building Lego Fortnite, then this is the place for you. So I know you're coming from all over the world, United States, Japan. Well, I don't know if we have any European visitors here, but all really cool people. So join Craftopia, join our Discord, and connect with other builders, like-minded people like yourselves who love to build and who just love to just come and hang out and be chill. Believe me, your friends will never understand your obsession with this game. Anyway, like I said, I'm the Mad Puck, and I gotta go because work is calling. Take care, guys. And thank you for coming. If it's your first time here, please leave a like, subscribe, whatever, and do all the internet stuff. All the people who keep coming back, thank you. Love you guys for coming. And go to Kaboom. He's got a stream coming up. Should be a lot of fun, a lot of screaming. Take care.
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my life